And now to conclude today's episode, we now jump to my theme of highlights from TalkBack. As we continue with our theme of highlights from TalkBack, we now come to the 13th installment. For the past 2 weeks, owed to the demise of my mom, I did not bring you any new installments from the series. Today, however, I'd like to talk about something that commonly happens, and that's how to find links within a message that someone sends you. I'll be demonstrating this on my Pixel 5a because it's the one that has my SIM card, and so I am not demonstrating this on like an older device, say the Pixel 1 or Pixel 2, for example. Therefore, today's demonstration is being done on my Pixel 5a. I got a message from Gary who helped me send me this text so I could demonstrate what I'm talking about. I have my message opened and I will navigate to that text that I'm talking about that contains both a link and a phone number. I'll now put my finger down and find that message from Gary. And by the way, today I'm using the Vocalizer TTS, and I believe it's the Allison voice that I'm using for this demonstration. I will now put my finger down and find that message.
Gary Mulcanium said, all right, here is the number you are after, +1 1 111 1111. And for tips and help regarding Android, go to https://blindandroidusers.com. Received at 8:58 a.m. 9:00.
As you can hear, that message contains both a fictitious phone number and a URL to the blind Android users. Now, in order to be able to bring those things up to where I could find those links without me trying to find where they are and tap on them, which also would work, the best thing to do in this case scenario is to simply invoke the TalkBack menu. If you're using a device that supports the multi-finger gestures, all that needs to happen at this point is to tap once with 3 fingers, and that would invoke the TalkBack menu. If you are, however, on a phone that does not support these multi-finger gestures, then the traditional TalkBack menu invocation of drawing a line down and curving to the right is what you're looking for. Because I'm doing this on the Pixel 5a, which supports that multi-finger gestures, I will now simply tap once with 3 fingers to invoke the TalkBack menu. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
TalkBack menu. Links in list.
I tapped with 3 fingers and we're told TalkBack menu followed by the word links. That means that I am now sitting on the item that when I tap on, I should be able to see both the phone number as well as that URL to the blind Android users page. I will tap anywhere on the face of the screen to activate the links. And do not confuse this with the granularity of links. This has to do specifically with links or phone numbers or email addresses that you get in a message. And once you do that, you should be able to interact with those email addresses or those phone numbers or web pages. I'll now tap.
Text message, edit box, out of list, links, +1 1 111 1111, in list.
There's our first item, which is the phone number, the fictitious phone number. And below that we have
https://blindandroidusers.com.
There's the blind Android users web page. Now, if I want to make a call to this phone number, I just tap on it and it will ask me what I want to use in opening it. Or if I've set my defaults to use my phone to dial, it should just dial that number. Of course, I'm not going to do that in this demonstration because it's a fictitious number. I am, however, now on the URL. So if I tab here, for example, it will just launch the blind Android users page. In other words, it'll take me to the blind Android users page. If on the other hand, if all I want to do is to copy this phone number or copy the web address that I'm sitting on, for example, all that I have to do is right now just invoke the TalkBack menu, go choose the copy last spoken phrase, and that web page will be copied to my clipboard and I'll paste it to wherever I want. The same thing goes for the phone number. If I want to get this number and simply go put it in my contacts or send it to someone else or whatever the case may be, I could just highlight that phone number.
+1 1 111 111.
And then from here, I'll just invoke the TalkBack menu, go choose the copy last spoken phrase. For this demonstration, however, I'm going to navigate to the URL for the blind Android users web page and simply tap on that to take me to the web page.
https://blindandroidusers.com.
I will tap here.
0% progress bar, Chrome. The home of the blind Android users podcasts and articles, web view, 79%.
And that takes me to the blind Android users podcast website. And there we are.
Demystifying Android accessibility, blind Android users podcast, heading 1.
There's our blind Android users podcast.
Quick links, heading 2. Subscribe, comma link. Feedback, comma link. Social media, comma link. Column 3. Podcast, comma link. Column 4.
And there we are. And that's what I'm talking about when you get a message that has links or things like that in a messaging app. I will now transition to the Telegram app. I would like to believe that the same idea is true for the likes of WhatsApp and so forth. But because I do not have WhatsApp, I cannot demonstrate that. I will now open up my Telegram and go find that same message and show you how to go about activating those links in that Telegram message. I'll navigate back to home and find and tap on Telegram.
Pixel Launcher. Folder. Messaging. Telegram has 2 notifications.
I'll tap on Telegram. And now I'll go find the same message that Gary sent me earlier on.
Gary, sent at 9:30. Go back, button, out of list.
I just opened up that message that I got from Gary, and now I'll put my finger down and find that message that has both of those items, that is the phone number and the web page to the Blind Android Users podcast. Now I will navigate to that message.
All right, here is the number you are after, +1 1 111 1111. And for tips and help regarding Android, go to https://blindandroidusers.com, received at 8:58 a.m.
Now, the problem with this one, however, is that unlike the first one that we found within the SMS where I could just invoke the TalkBack menu and therein find the links, if I do that here, the resultant consequence is that we will find the actions for the message instead. In other words, we'll find things like reply to this message or delete this message and things like that. So there's no need to even invoke the TalkBack menu in this case here in Telegram. We have, however, a couple ways of where we could find and activate one of those or copy one of those, and that would be to either explore or swipe to either the number or the URL that we would like to activate. I'll put my finger down and explore or swipe till I find either the phone number or the URL and then tap on it, or choose to navigate to the granularity of words or whatever and then be able to read word by word or line by line. And when I engage the number, then I could just simply copy the last utterance or last spoken phrase. I'll put my finger down now and tell you what I'm talking about.
+1 1 111 1111.
There it is. So if I tap on that,
Open with phone in list, showing items 1 to 4 of 4.
tapping on that asks me whether I want to open it with phone or open it with whatever. And because I'm not going to call that, I'll just invoke the back gesture.
+1.
Now, I will move my finger till I find the one that says the URL for the blind Android users webpage. And I could simply swipe to the right or explore down. And for those of you who are swipers, let's swipe right, shall we?
https://blindandroidusers.com.
And just like I did with the phone number, simply double tap.
0% progress bar. Chrome, the home of the blind Android users podcasts and articles. Web view, 80%.
And there we are on the blind Android users webpage.
Demystifying Android accessibility.
If I scroll up,
Blind Android users podcast, heading 1.
and there we are.
Quick links, heading 2. Subscribe, comma link. Feedback, comma link. Social media, comma.
And that would be how you go about activating links or phone numbers that you find embedded in a message that someone sends you using TalkBack. That was my review on how you go about activating links and phone numbers that are sent to you or embedded in a messaging app or a Telegram messaging app. And to close out today's episode, Austin has the following.
People can find us by visiting us on the website blindandroidusers.com. If you have questions, you can submit it through the feedback form on the website. If you want to contact us via email, then it is contactus@blindandroidusers.com. If you want to subscribe to our mailing group, then blind Android users plus subscribe at groups.io. And the Telegram group, Clubhouse, Twitter, YouTube channel links will be in the show notes. And do not forget to fill our special events form, which is on our website, which will let you join episode 50 and the 1 year celebration. Episode 50 is just 2 weeks away. We have just episode 49 to do, and then after that we'll be in episode 50 on 20th of November. So that is it from us this week.
Well, bye everybody, and we'll see you next week. And that has been another episode of the Blind Android Users Podcast. As always, we appreciate hearing from you. You send those email messages to contact us at blindandroidusers.com. For those My Android Journey stories, we encourage you to send those to myandroidjourney@blindandroidusers.com. Until we see you in our next episode, you have a wonderful day.